In this problem, we're asked to find the equation in x and y, whose graph contains the points on the curve C. We're asked to sketch the graph of C and indicate the orientation. One way we could sketch the graph is to plot points as t ranges from 0 to 2 pi. We will look at both our x and our y values. Focusing on x, we will know that the sign of 0, the sign of pi, and the sign of 2 pi are all 0. So 2 minus 3 times 0 would give us 2. We would also recognize that pi over 2, the sign of pi over 2 is a positive 1. So we'll have 2 minus 3, which is a negative 1. Likewise, 3 pi over 2, the sign of 3 pi over 2 is a negative 1. Therefore, we'll have 2 minus 3 times a negative 1, or 2 plus 3, which gives us 5. If we go to our y function, we will notice at pi over 2 and 3 pi over 2, cosine takes a value of 0. Therefore, we'll get negative 1 minus 0, which is a negative 1 at pi over 2 and t equal to 3 pi over 2. At 0 and 2 pi, the cosine takes on a positive 1. Therefore, we have negative 1 minus 3, or a negative 4. And finally, at pi, cosine of pi is a negative 1. Therefore, we'll have a negative 1 minus 3 times a negative 1, or negative 1 plus 3, giving us a positive 2. As we sketch our graph, we will see that we start off with the value of positive 2, negative 4. Then we get to the point negative 1, 1, to the point 2, 2, and then to the point 5, negative 1, and back again. We can see that this looks like an equation of a circle that has a center and a radius. In order to find that center and radius, let's first examine what that equation would look like. We will solve both our x and y in terms of sine and cosine. So we have x is equal to 2 minus 3 sine of t. Therefore, we would get x minus 2 is equal to a negative 3 sine of t. Dividing both sides by a negative 3, we would get x minus 2 all over a negative 3 is equal to the sine of t. If we squared both sides, we would get x minus 2 squared over a negative 3 squared, or 9, giving us sine squared t. Likewise, we could do the same thing for y. Y is equal to a negative 1 minus 3 cosine t. Add 1 to both sides, and divide each side by a negative 3. And then finally, squaring both sides, we'd have y plus 1 squared over negative 3 squared, or 9, gives us cosine squared t. Again, we wanted to write in terms of sine squared and cosine squared, because now we can add our two equations, knowing that sine squared t plus cosine squared t is equal to 1, which is also equivalent to x minus 2 squared over 9, plus y plus 1 squared over 9. We will see that this is a circle that has a center at 2, negative 1, and a radius of square root of 9, or 3. We could look at our orientation. Again, our orientation starts at the point 2, negative 4, and then goes in the clockwise direction.